Hey Facebook friends, how you doing? This is Dr. Bagley. And today we're going to talk about a topic that's going to help everyone out in the relationship. So today we're going to talk about the head, the woman, and the man. So let me pull up my chair and let's get into this thing right here. All right. So there's a lot of things in a relationship that a lot of people don't understand. And I understand that history dictated, and of course this is in writing, this is everywhere in history. It dictates that a woman should not, if this a man, the woman should not put her trust in a man. But yet, if a woman should not put her trust in a man, then why is a woman always going to a man? It's almost counterintuitive if you think about it. In a relationship, we go into a relationship and we have an argument about who's the head in a relationship. So I want to put it in a way where it helps the man and the woman in all scenarios, let it be business or let it be in a personal relationship. So today we're going to talk about redefining, from my point of view, to help you guys out, what the head, the woman, and the man, and hopefully this can assist you guys. So let's go to the board and let's start off with the head. Let's define what the head really is, okay? Here we go. Let me pop this. All right, so the head. Everyone thinks the man is the head. And quite honestly, no, the man is not the head. Everyone thinks the woman could be the head. But in context, no, the woman is not the head either. What is the head between a man and woman in a relationship? Is it the man? Is it the woman? It's neither. It's the need. That right there. The need is the head. That the need that puts the relationship together, that's the head. All right, so let me go back. Hey, Joanne, how you guys doing? All right, so let me put you back. All right, so let's define this thing here. The head. If a leader at work hired another person to work for them, you would think that the leader is the head, but in actuality, the leader is not the head. What is the head in business? What is the head is the government, the governing aspect of the product or the service to make money. That governing aspect is the head, believe it or not. So think about this. The leader is the one who makes sure everyone underneath them follows the rules to the government of the business that makes money. If someone comes in the business and says, well, I don't want to follow the leader, I don't want to follow the head, but are they really not following the head, or are they not following the rules and the regulations within the business to make money? Right. They're not following the rules and regulations of the product that makes the money. The leader governs the people or lead the people to understand how to follow the rules to make money. So that's in a business. So think about it. What is the head in a business? It's the very thing that governs the product or service that makes money. What's the objective of the business? To make money. You have a leader. The leader's role is to make sure everyone does what they need to do so they can make money. So what's the head? Is the leader the head? No, the leader is just the leader. The followers are just the helpers, but the whole aspect of the business itself, the whole people, what is their head? The head is the product or the service that makes money. So take that idea. In a relationship, what is the head? It is not the man. It is not the woman, because the man can be replaced, the woman can be replaced. So it's neither the man or the woman, just like in business. There's a leader and then there's a helper. The governing aspect of how we make business is the head, because the leader can be replaced by the worker. right? So we have that. So the positions could change as far as who's the leader versus who's the worker, but the head of everything is the governing aspect in business of how do we make money. What's the governing aspect in a relationship? Well, let's go to the board and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. The need is the head. Okay, so we have man, woman, the need. The need is the head. The man can be replaced. The woman can be replaced. What cannot be replaced is the head. Security cannot be replaced. Development cannot be replaced, either self or the relationship. And seduction cannot be replaced, such as sex and romance. So the need is the head in the relationship. That's the head, the governing aspect of a relationship. So let's talk about each one. All right, let's put you back here. And let's talk about each one. In a relationship, and it doesn't matter, and I'm only using the man and the woman as the aspect of understanding, because we all understand it. I know there's different dimensions and different dynamics of relationships. So let's use man and woman only. The head is not the man. The head is not the woman when it comes to security. When it comes to security in a relationship, we're talking about finances. We're talking about, do we have enough finances to survive versus do we have enough finances to do whatever we want to do? The security is the head. The governing aspect of it is the head. The leader, it could be the man or the woman. It depends on who can manage it better, who makes money, who does make money, and can we collaborate to come to a conclusion of the security in the relationship, meaning do we have enough money to survive versus do we have enough money to do whatever we want to do. But security is one of the governance in the relationship. That is, the governance is the head. The man and the woman are leaders in coming together and providing the head its necessity, which is the head, in this case, is security. The next one is development. So development is self and relationship. Development in its context is if you do not grow mentally, physically, if you do not mature and grow, then your relationship, when you come together with another person, it will not grow either. So development is in context. How do we look at development? Development is different levels, but it must grow. So if you take two seeds, plant them in the ground equally at the same time, I guarantee you the development of each one, it will be different. But the point is, the governing aspect of the relationship means the individual has to grow and then the relationship has to grow. If the individual doesn't grow, they become boredom. And if the relationship doesn't grow, then it becomes stagnant. And eventually the head of the development part, if there's no leading part of it, there's no one taking control and managing that, the relationship is going to end. Seduction. Seduction is in two parts, of course. There's the sexual part. Now, guys, let's talk about this a little bit more directly. If you have a woman that's 35 and older, you better get with the program and figure out how to please her in sex. I'm talking about sex now. And now you can get out the dildos, the butterflies, and all the toys, make her do what she does, ejaculate for about 5 or 6 or 10 times, put that stuff away after you wash it, and then go lay next to her. That's called romance. Lay next to her, cuddle her, tell her how important she means to you, and so on and so forth. Romance. There's two top, in the three that I just talked about, there's two top players that causes every divorce that's out there. The first one is security, the lack of finances, because you have two people having two different ideas of what finances or security should be within the relationship. Seduction, within the sexual aspect of it, the cheating part, and that cheating part is now because of the developing side of it. So I want to show you what I mean about the outside of it. All right. So let's recap real quick. The need is the head. The need is the head. A man and woman can be replaced, but the need can never change. And because it never changes, these three components never changes. Security, development, and seduction. Those three components never change in a relationship, so therefore it is the head. Now, if you do not, as a leader, now let's talk about leader. If a man can take a leading role in developing, a woman can take a leading role in security. She can make more money or she can manage the money. The man and woman can contribute to the seduction. That's the head of the relationship. These are considered leaders, not the head. If you don't take care of these three components, A, they're going to find it in another, or B, they're going to self-seek. In other words, participating or becoming. If you do not take care of these things within your relationship, A, they're going to participate, meaning they're going to cheat and find one of these things in other people. Or they're going to self-seek it, and that means they're going to leave you all together and do this all by themselves. Now, here's the thing. If you want to salvage your relationship, you have to be a leading position in your relationship to address these three things. And again, man, woman, it can be replaced. If you don't, this is what's going to happen. Guarantee it. All right. If, and this is a sidebar, ladies, if a man is giving you security, development, and seduction, let me say, don't give him trust. Do not trust the man. Why? Because the man will leave. He can leave. Do not trust a woman. Why? Because they can leave also. What happens is if a man or a woman does these things, you have to respect them. Trust comes in time. Respect should be done immediately. So the head is these things. The man is supposed to be the leader into these things, but when he's not, then this is what's going to happen, ladies and guys. But if he is, then you respect him, ladies. Treat him with respect. Don't put him in the head because he is not the head. This is the head. Does that make sense? All right. So understand these things, ladies. When it comes to the head argument, who's the head? The man is the head. Biblically, it does not say that the man is the head. It says the man shall rule over. What is rule? Rule is a type of leadership. A man is supposed to rule, if you will. But in the case that a man is not ruling, because of history tells us, can't trust a man. What you want to find is a man who addresses the need, because the need is the head of all relationships. Just like in business, the governing aspect of how we make money is the head, the CEO, the board of directors, the workers, all of the officers, all of the workers, all of everybody. What they're doing is taking those rules of how we make money and applying it so we can make money. That's the head. Everyone else manages the rule, the governance of the business. A man and woman governs the head, the rule, security, development, seduction. If you rule it together, that's awesome, but make sure you rule all three of these components. And if you do, respect one another, love one another. Trust will come in time. If you don't secure your head, the security, development, and seduction aspect of it, you're going to find your relationship, meaning they're going to cheat on you and find those three components in somebody or something else. If you don't, then the worst case scenario is they're going to leave you altogether, and they're going to leave you because of one of those three components. Okay? So if you have someone who's in a relationship and they're leading you to a good security, development in yourself, seduction, bed, and romance, then respect one another. Stop the argument about who's the head. No one's the head. Everyone is the leader. God made man, created woman from man, and told man and woman equally, dress it and keep it. She is the helper. If he can't help himself, she is then the leader. The leader is not the head. So independent women out there, independent by definition is by yourself, which is okay, be by yourself. You're still looking for security. You're still looking for development, growth. You're still looking for the seduction point of view. But just keep in mind, those are the top three of the reason why people are divorced. That means that's what you need to be focused on, which means that's the head of all relationships. Okay? So, the head, the woman, and a guy. Let's stop arguing with the head. The head is the head of the relationship. What's our purpose? The purpose is secure it financially, grow it, development, and make plenty of love. All right, guys, this is Dr. Bagley. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please do not hesitate and let me know. Hey, Erica, how you doing? Nice seeing you again. Hello to everyone else. And this is, like I said, if you have any questions on this topic, please let me know. I know this is a different way of looking at it, but this is the way to help all relationships if this is something you want to do, help the relationship. In business, what governs the business is how we make money. In relationship, what governs the relationship is how we secure, develop, and seduction, the relationship of the future. All right? Until next time, have a great, great day. Bye-bye, guys.